Hello guys, welcome to another video from Top No Power Solution. I'm Chinonso and I'll be the one taking you guys through this particular video. So in this particular video, I would love to show you guys how to set your parameters in the right way when you come across some lithium-ion batteries that has no communication ports. As we all know, all technicians, we know that when a lithium-ion battery does not have a communication port, you find it very difficult to communicate it with any of the inverters that you'll be using on your projects. And once a lithium-ion battery is naturally being communicated to an inverter, this will actually lead to the battery being overdrained. And once it be overdrained, it can actually shut down the BMS of that lithium-ion battery, and you require to go there to go and wake it up in your client place, which will cost you money, your time, and will give you a lot of stress. And the second thing that can actually happen to your lithium-ion battery when it does not have the communication port, it's overcharging. Your lithium-ion battery in some cases may actually be overcharged, which can cause damage to the cells of the battery and also damage the BMS of the battery. So in this another video, I will take you through a step-by-step guide on how you can set your parameter to make your lithium-ion battery without a CAN port function as if it's being communicated with your inverter. I will take you guys through that in a bit. Before we get to that, please, if this is the first time you are coming across this particular channel, kindly do us well to subscribe to this channel, like this video so that they can recommend this to others, and also drop a comment to tell us your thoughts under the comment section, and I'll get to see you guys at the other end of this particular video. We have this particular lithium-ion battery at about 80% currently, and we are trying to figure out, because this particular lithium-ion battery does not have a communication port, so we can't actually communicate with this particular inverter. So we are going to set the parameter based on the manufacturer instruction. So I'm going to look at the back of this particular lithium-ion battery and look at what the manufacturer recommend to be the parameter, and I will set it at the screen of this particular inverter. So if you have this type of lithium-ion battery in which you know that there's no way you will be able to communicate this with your inverter, the best thing you should do is to set the parameter on the inverter so that it will not overcharge and it will not be overdrained too as well. So I will put you guys through that in a bit. I've repositioned the lithium-ion battery just to have access to the label at the back. And what am I trying to do? I'm trying to look at what the manufacturer recommends as the full, like when you get to this particular voltage, it will be at 100%. So when you want to set parameters on your lithium-ion battery, the first step, or what you should do, is that you look at what the manufacturer recommend as the full capacity of this lithium-ion battery. So manufacturer will tell you that when this battery gets to 56 volts, it shows that that battery is at its full capacity at 100%. So based on that, we won't be able to communicate this particular battery with the inverter. We are going to look at what the manufacturer recommend. So come close, let's show them what the labels say here. Full charge voltage, it says from 56 volts to 60 volts. So what the manufacturer actually says, show me. What the manufacturer actually says that is the full capacity of this lithium-ion battery is from 56 volts to 60 volts. And we actually know that setting it at 60 volts will actually be like a very ridiculous something to do. So we would like to play safe and put it in the middle. So since they recommend 56 to 60 volts, I will set my parameters to about 57 volts. So come and show them the screen of this particular inverter. Let's set our parameters now. So when you want to set parameter on this particular inverter, now I know we are using a lithium-ion battery, but we don't need to set it to lithium-ion battery. So over here is over here you can see this particular here charging volts. So it's already at 57.6. I would like to bring it down to I would like to bring it down to 50. Let me set this to 57. Let me leave it at 57. And this one is around the 54.5. That is float charging, the float charging. Normally your float charging should be a bit lower than the full, like when it's totally filled up. The float charging should be a bit lower. So now, sorry, this is the float charging here. So I will take the float charging to like 86.8 or around 86.5. So this is flow charging. It's at 86.5 right now. So now the next thing you should set in your parameter is the cutoff voltage, so that the battery will not be overdrained. So I'm going to set my cutoff voltage around the 48 volts, so that they will not drain the battery to the extent that the BMS is going to like go off, and there will be a need for me to travel all the way down from Abuja to come and wake this particular battery. So this is 48 volts. That is where I'm going to set my cutoff voltage. And what else do I necessarily need to set over here? Let's show me the screen of this particular inverter. You can see now one battery I've dropped from it, and the battery is trying to like reroute and try to like start sending to the lithium ion battery. The PV is trying to send. So if you look at it here, you will see that this particular battery is still have a 1 bar remaining for it to get to 100%. You see that this particular battery still have 1 bar remaining. So when you take it to the front, to this particular spot too, you see that this particular battery switch, this inverter now also recognize that this particular battery have 1 bar remaining before it gets to 100%. So that is what setting your parameters will actually do for you. So thank you.